dudes. Tweeting this link out. Gonna do some sketch cards, all sobered up from the day's festivities. Yeah. It's been a day. I am a bit fried, a little bit slow from the itis. So it'll be a chill night. But yeah, we'll get some sketching done, hanging out, having a beverage, having a smoke. Let's see what we got here. I guess it's Black Friday now, so that's exciting. Cool. The Artesia shit comes in on Monday, I believe. What is going on, Mitch? Welcome. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you had a good one. I'm just sort of getting situated right now, going over everything. Yeah. We got what's it called? We got the Artesia stuff coming in Sunday or Monday, it said, so I'll be able to go over that live on the stream, sort of show off the stuff. We can start figuring out what the fuck I'm gonna do for my comic and color palettes and stuff like that. My girlfriend said not to troll Jeff and Kayla and do a fantasy horror and do something actually good. But who knows what the fuck that means. I'm going to be doing, I think, what's it called? Dead Space sketch card officially tonight. I put it off last night. I just ended up, we were drinking, zoning out, having a good time. Could not focus on drawing, so I'm gonna do that tonight. Doing Isaac and maybe a necromorph. Keep stacking these guys up and having a good time. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing, I guess, more of these solo streams. I'm gonna do some daytime ones when I'm a little more clear-headed. It's not the end of the night, but I'll be doing them, sort of figuring out what the hell I'm gonna do for my 24-hour comic and piecing things together. What's up, Razmaz? What's up, Edwin? Good to see you guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope everybody had a good holiday. Yeah, so we'll be figuring that out. I kind of want to do something like really weird and trippy and experimental, but I don't want it to be a cop-out. Like, it still sort of needs to be like a linear story. Not that I think I'm going to be the one to win. I think Kevin and Ryan are going to be the ones to watch, and Jeff. Those guys, I'm scared because I know they can make quick work. So I'm curious. I mean, I'm excited to see what everybody does, but those guys are terrifying. And Rob Geronimo Unchained is going to be exciting to see. But I'm just trying to get through mine. It's going to be a daunting task, but like I said last night, with proper planning, we'll be able to pull it off. Hail indeed, dudes. Yeah, I'm thinking Isaac, just because it'll be simple, fun one. Trying to think of other shit I need to go over to. It was the girlfriend's birthday, so that was a good time. Thanks to USPS, her birthday present's been in limbo for like 2 weeks, but that's finally supposed to come in on Monday, so that's cool. half of the shirts are here. Those are also in shipping limbo at the moment, but we'll get that all squared away soon. It's all insured and everything, so there's no issues. However, it pans out. What is up, Jason? Great to see you guys. I think we're gonna be doing more of an open thing tomorrow night. If I can get all the guys in on it, I wanted to have like Ryan and Kevin and everybody on. I think Jeff will be able to be back tomorrow night. Thanks, Jason. You as well, man. Hope you guys had a good one. I am like just now getting back to like clear-headed, not completely bogged down from food. It's almost 1 a.m. here, but I'm just getting started with my work night because again, it was the girlfriend's birthday, so I had no real say in what went on today. We did the Thanksgiving dinner with her family and everything. Hung out over there, had a good time, had some drinks, came back here, hung out, watched a movie, and ate a bunch more turkey, and here we are. Got a really late start to the night just because I got so caught up watching dumb shit and looking at stuff on Twitter. I was out of the loop all day, and then I got on Twitter and was like, "Oh boy!" Like, it was exciting. Oh yeah, that's right. Razmaz is down in Mexico, but still a great day. We had fucking shitty weather, but uh, not a bad Thanksgiving. It poured all morning. Uh, it's been crazy. I've been working on layouts off and on all day. That's good though. Staying productive. That's gonna be the next step with the 24-hour comic stuff. Is once I have the story stuff locked in and everything, is time to start figuring out what the fuck I'm actually doing because all of that like prep work sort of stuff I just want to have lined up. I want to have layouts and thumbnails planned so I can get right into penciling and not waste a bunch of time. It's exciting too. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really looking forward to like seeing how all the other guys work under such a crazy deadline. The sacrifices they'll make in their work to hit it and the tricks they'll use and stuff. And it's gonna be cool just to see like everybody making like 20 pages just from scratch, like seeing it from blank page to the end. Uh, Learning to digitally ink and color, want to be able to contribute to something someday instead of just backing. Hell yeah, dude. I would say focus on one first and just get really good at it and then keep branching out. I didn't really listen to that just out of necessity because I was working on my own books. But grab that Bendis book that I mentioned last night, Words for Pictures. If you're interested in writing at some point, that's a great one on writing. And then I think it's K. Michael Russell has a YouTube channel with just like hundreds of hours of videos on coloring for comics. That's just great tutorials. You can learn a shitload from those. And I think he does something on like a Skillshare or something like that. He has like a longer, like more comprehensive thing. That's obviously paid, not free like YouTube. But if you wanted to get more in depth, it's essentially like a college course on coloring comics, just online. Colorists are in demand these days in the indie scene. Yes, they are. That's definitely a good one to have. So let me see if I can. Let me see if I can find his YouTube real quick for you. I'll drop the link in the chat. Alright. Sorry, guys. Kind of a old man when it comes to this shit sometimes. Yeah, that should be the link to his channel right there, Mitch. You go subscribe to that, check all that out. He's got tons and tons of videos, flatting all sorts of stuff. And then I'm sure he probably mentions, if it's still a thing, like in his videos, his whole extended course you can get. I think it's on Skillshare. If not, it's like one of those websites, the like learning platforms. I think Udemy is another one. Definitely great stuff. Drawing words and writing pictures is a book I study. I don't know if I've seen that one. I don't think I own that. I'm like a nutcase with just picking up stuff like that. Any little bit of knowledge I can find about it. Like I said, I'm interested in learning people's like processes and methods on how they make comics. It's cool because, like I always say, there's no right or wrong way really to do it. It's just what works for you. Welcome, Josh Rogers. Welcome, Blastbeat. Good to see you guys. I'm working on a sick Predator sketch. I just posted my progress on your Twitter page. Oh, hell yeah. I will check that out. Oh, kick ass. That's got like almost like a animated movie vibe. Oh, damn, my Twitter. I look away for 2 minutes and my Twitter explodes, guys. You were great. Retweet that. Hell yeah, dude. Sorry about that. My girl bought me the Kubert School correspondence courses book, so I'm looking forward to that. Hell yeah, man. I didn't even like know that was a thing for the longest time, and Jeff and Kevin started telling me about that. Just fried my brain. That's wicked cool though. Drawing words and writing pictures. I need to look that up. I have sitting next to me the what is it, Etherington Bros books. How to Think When You Draw and all that. I can pull those up really quick. Because I'm going to be studying these guys before the 24-hour challenge gets going, just to spark some ideas. What's up, Jobu? Right? I'm turkeyed out. Hope you dudes had a good day. Hell yeah. You as well, man. Welcome everyone. Yeah, we'll turn this on really quick. Just let me adjust some shit. Yeah. The Etherington Bros books. So this is actually the newer one, the How to Think When You Write, obviously. With Robin, which I think is one of their like wives, maybe. I might be wrong about that, but yeah. Wanted to get these guys books for a while back when it was just like one volume of these. Kept missing out on it just from being, a space cadet busy with my own shit. And then it was like a point in time where I was like laid off for a couple of months. So money was just tight. This is a while ago though, so I kept missing out on these. They only do like one Kickstarter a year, maybe two. They actually just posted something tonight that they're doing. They're having a big announcement like tomorrow, I think, for a new Kickstarter. Yeah, they have so much fucking good info and tricks. Yeah, so they have a new one. They're announcing something on their Twitter and social media tomorrow. I'm sure in that it'll be like all the others. And if you haven't gotten these, you could probably get reprints of these. Maybe not. I don't know what they're planning on doing. But this was the first one on writing. So it's like, hell yeah, I'm going to get this. Haven't looked through this at all yet. I don't really read many books on like writing. That's kind of, I've sort of figured out something that works for me. But my girlfriend surprised me for my birthday back in June. And these actually, funny enough, came in like last week around right before her birthday. But yeah, she got them for my birthday back in June, and just was like, surprise, but they won't come in for months. These were what I really wanted, and the Art of Stransky book, which I can pull the Art of Stransky book up too. She got me like the whole package, so it's these 3 volumes of How to Think When You Draw, the volume of How to Think When You Write, the Art of Stransky book, which is this really cool. I actually had an idea to do something similar to that before. I was like, I'm just going to do a comic. The Art of Stransky is sort of like a production Bible for a movie that doesn't exist. And it's really fucking cool. It's just like all these cool spot illustrations and bits of information that build this world. This is actually a little, it's hard to see here, but a Stransky piece right there that they just shrunk down for the cover. Lots of really cool stuff. And it came with like 3D glasses and stuff because there's a little 3D art section in the back as well. Welcome, Colin. Good to see you. Yeah, so got these. They're smart. They like the book, obviously, it's more about the information that's in it. So this is printed on just like a really, it's a cheaper stock, but it's a nice weight. I don't even think it's coated, honestly, and if it is, it's matte. Here's some of that awesome Stransky stuff, which is just like compositions, different ideas, and there's like a whole section on working fonts and stuff like that, like typography into your illustration. It's just all this cool stuff. A lot of this stuff too you can see for free on their Twitter, but this is just sort of all of it collected and printed really nicely. You could also, just like collect all of this, print it out at home, or keep them as digital files and reference them that way. But I like to have something physical in front of me. The books also lay pretty flat, not like perfectly, but you're not like missing a bunch of shit in the spine because the layouts are done really well. There's tons of stuff though. Like it would take me hours to go through all this. Lots of just great stuff on cartooning. It's gonna be cool and be super useful. And like I said, there's 3 volumes, so lots and lots to go through. Lots of inspiration and good shit. So that'll be fun. And then they got the 3 volumes of sketchbooks, which are actually like twice as thick as those hardcover ones. They're soft cover, and it's just shitloads of illustrations they've done on social media and stuff like that. Again, just more awesome inspiration. Give me ideas. Get my brain going, because I need to do something contained, but not too over the top. Not too elaborate, I should say. Use promo code THINK. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't want to be drawing a bunch of architecture and stuff, shit that's going to slow me down and stop me up for a while. So I have to play to my strengths, which is next to nothing, and a bunch of other stuff. Is there anything you guys would like to see from me, I should say? I know we talked about genres and stuff like that last night. Horror and the like. What's up, Gamescape? Hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. Fat. Welcome. Yeah, we got, I think I said it on stream already, but we got the stuff locked in now for the fan prize. I have to order a couple more things, but you'll get a nice little setup like what I'm going to be making my comic books. Sorry, my brain is fucking all over the place tonight. Yeah, you'll get a cool color setup and everything. I'll probably slip some comics and stuff in with it too, honestly, just because I have Alterna books and stuff on hand. So I'll probably throw some books in. If you already got the books or whatever, let me know, and I'll throw a sketch card in for the winner or something. I know what I want you to draw. I want to see someone spitting up a whole bunch of busted teeth. That's easy. That could be like a panel in somewhere. That was kind of the idea too. Was I wanted to do something more action heavy where I can get really loose, throw down action lines, be real messy, and just have fun with it. And I love to do that. Just like a bunch of gore and fucking ridiculous, over the top madness the whole way through. I'm gonna drop the link to Kevin as well really quick. He's at work tonight, but maybe he'll pop in later. Who knows? So we got some dudes getting busted teeth. Throwing some trash too. Do Krampus. That would actually be interesting. I didn't think about that, but it'd be like treading into. I mean, it would probably be done with all 8 parts in like January. I don't foresee, even if we started next week, everybody being able to get together like 8 weeks in a row perfectly, or 8 nights in a row, even something like that. I know guys are gonna want downtime in between each part, so I can I know I'm gonna want some, I should say, so I can collect myself, figure out what the plan is for the next part, like we were talking about. We also broke 800 watch hours last night, thanks to you kick-ass dudes. So we're well on our way to 1,000, which is a quarter of what we need to get monetized, which is real cool. We don't really care about the monetization. We're just more so excited that once you are monetized, it sort of helps out in the algorithm a little bit from what we've heard. So it'll be a little bit easier to push our stuff without having to do any sort of YouTube gaming the system like all these fucking dudes have to do. Krampus would be cool. Have Santa hunt him down like Fat Man. Yeah, I want to watch Fat Man. I just fucking saw that like, I think it came out today. I know a bunch of people were like ranting and raving about seeing it, and that it was super ridiculous. But that would be kind of cool. I wonder if someone has to have done that. Make more clickbait titles for more subscribers. Yeah, right. Disney gave everyone AIDS, guys. Tonight we're gonna talk about it. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't give a shit. We're here doing our thing. If you want to come hang out with us, hell yeah. That's what I'm like. I'd rather we come up with interesting things, interesting events and things to do with you guys. That's just, actually tangibly fun and constructive in some way, I guess. Get the ball rolling, get more people excited about making comics, about reading comics, get more comics out into the world. And like I said, you guys following along with us and doing them for the contest. You're looking to get it done in the time. We're going off the honor system for you guys, so it's really, take it at your own pace, have fun with it. And it's about getting something down on the page and getting it done and telling the story, and then you have something tangible and real right in front of you that you can look back on, and you can have other people look at it and go over it and tell you, hey, this worked, this is what's really cool, this looks great, this is what you need to work on, here's what you could tweak here that'll make it a little bit cooler. Sometimes it's really little things, like you got everything right, but the horizon line's a little bit off on the perspective. Just little things you'll learn over time from not networking, but like it's sort of like creative brainstorming with other artists and creators. It's definitely a really good thing. Obviously, we can't with COVID have stuff like that, and it kind of sucks because the community is so spread out. But I wish there was I wish I lived in a place, I should say, because I live in fucking New England, but I wish there's a place near me where I could get together with other creators regularly and just fucking have a drink and talk about the craft, and not in like a pretentious way or anything, but really like learn more about how people make comics and be able to pick their brain face to face, because that's one of my favorite parts of making comics, and especially going to cons. Yeah, I watched it today. It was good. Slow burn, but good. Yeah, I think me and the girlfriend are probably gonna get it this weekend sometime and watch that. We almost watched Porno on Shudder tonight, and she ended up wanting to watch an older movie from when we were like in high school. And it's her birthday, so I couldn't argue with her. But yeah, we were talking about Fat Man, and I think we're gonna watch Porno tomorrow night. It's like a low budget horror movie from, I think, Fangoria, and it's on Shudder. But it's like a bunch of teenagers working in like a old like CD porno theater, and they somehow uh, summon some sort of weird demon into it. It sounded ridiculous, but it was like, yeah, whatever. It's something to watch, so probably be checking that out. I'll let you guys know how it is. So I got to know before I join in the madness, is it still considered drawing if I use photos, digitally draw over the top to get the bulk of the work done, then remove the photo for the final part? I would say, make it your own, use it as reference. Don't just, trace like one-to-ones of people. But if you add stuff to it and everything, yeah, man. There's lots of artists that do that. Also, don't get too bogged down in that, because you can also waste a ton of time just getting caught up in that tracing. That's why I'm saying I would use it more so for helping with your framing and blocking if you're going to do something like that, and then build off of it. That's actually a great way to learn just like shadows and stuff like that too. If you get a book on like drawing comics or anything like that, there's almost always a section on like lighting the human face, and getting some photo reference like that online, and then really looking at and studying the person's face and doing different sort of light maps of what the face would look like with different light positionings hitting it is a really good way to learn that kind of stuff, and a good way to learn how to break up the face with interesting shadow shapes and stuff like that. I think Ryan was the one who was talking about it the other night with how Silvestri does that, and he's completely fudging the lighting and where it's actually coming from on the face, but he's, from studying it so much, he chooses these sort of shadow compositions on the face for certain scenes that cast a shadow and evoke the right emotion. And it's not necessarily like true 100% to realism, but it looks great in comics, and that's what it's all about. William C., welcome, man. Happy Thanksgiving. Hey guys, just popping in to say happy Thanksgiving. I'm beat from eating and running after kids. I'll catch you guys next time. Oh, I know the feeling, man. It's going to be a slow one either way, but have a good one. Rest up. I think we're going to be doing a big one tomorrow, so we'll hang out, and maybe I'm going to try and get some of the guys that are competing in the 24-hour comic in to talk about it a little bit, see if any of those guys already have some ideas forming, and if they want to fill people in on it. Yeah, I know the drama will still be talked about in chill streams. It's a topic, but it's not focused. Yeah, exactly. And the drama has its place too. I'm not saying I don't care for it. There's days, I get on Twitter and it's just fucking nothing but laughs. Like, a lot of it's just this weird surrealism where in my brain can't fully believe that like this shit actually happens about comics, but I keep myself so removed from it in that way that I don't let it get me down. I know it's hard for a lot of people or some people, but it's like, even with the CG stuff, like it sucked seeing that early on. Like, you're someone like myself trying to break into the industry like 2 years ago. I mean, years before that even, but 2 years ago, successfully like kind of breaking in with Alterna, and all you're seeing is the mainstream like falling apart everywhere. And then your publisher starts getting attacked and all this shit. It sucked. It was ridiculous, but I think we're in a way better place now. So there's sort of like the drama's a lot more lighthearted, a lot more fun now. When it is serious, it's handled accordingly, and otherwise, it's just sort of a ridiculous fluff piece fun. And some people eat it up. Some people don't have time for it. I'm one of those ones that pops in here and there. I'll laugh it up and everything, but I'd much rather everybody get together, have a smoke, have a drink, make some comics, talk comics, laugh, have a good time, like be funny and entertain. Kind of hard to do by myself, but damn, when we get a crowd in here, us idiots can riff. um, if it looks cool enough, you can get away with breaking the rules. Exactly. And I think the image guys are all a testament to that in different ways. Liefeld gets shit on, obviously, for his feet and all sorts of stuff, but that dude, there's a lot of brilliance in his work. I know Dan's talked about it a shitload on his channel, but there's a beauty in the simplicity, and he breaks the right rules. Same thing with Todd, like how Marvel didn't want fucking panel breaks and shit like that. Look where we are now. Spawn's like quite possibly the biggest fucking comic in the modern age. Todd's still killing it. They're past 300 issues, flying every day, walking over the corpses of anybody that gets in their way. It's intense, and it's awesome to see. I wish there were more of it happening for more people, but some people just are fucking deluded and focused on the wrong shit. But we're getting back there. So it was all your fault. I am baby level with pencils, and I want to do something better than stick dudes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. You build your framework up and then mess around with the inks. Look at other experimental comics and stuff too. Like I said, it doesn't need to be this. You're not looking to make this hyper rendered superhero comic that like the average comic creator would make in a month. That's not the comic you're going to make in 24 hours, and you need to set realistic expectations. I almost think it'd be hilarious if one of the dudes shows up for the contest and did a fucking stick figure comic and just made it fucking really good. Almost done. Still have to finish the Predator teeth. Going outside to smoke a black and mild first. I'll post the finished sketch. Blastbeat, you are a man after my own heart. Black and milds and Predator. Goddamn. The man is a genius at hiding feet in creative ways. Exactly. That's what I mean, though. It's just like any hurdle they came across or weakness, they figured out a creative way to shy away from it. I guess it's not really. I guess it's kind of dancing around it. But like everyone will tell you, play to your strengths in comics. You want to build up your weaknesses and stuff, but always be playing to your strengths. If you draw a bunch of shitty, horrible looking women, you don't want to be like, hey, I'm gonna do this all female superhero team book. Like that's gonna bomb. You just gotta be realistic with yourself. Supernaut, that book is experimental as fuck and great. There you go. You got the dudes already giving you suggestions. Hey, Spencer, how's it going? Gotta spend a little bit of time with the parents. That is excellent, dude. I think all the dudes will attest that I've worked with. Family is the most important thing to me, and anytime they need to get out of work, they know they just have to tell me it's something with family. Like, go do it. Family is the best. I didn't get to see my mom today, and my dad lives down south, but I got to talk to both of them, and They're doing great. My mom's just being really cautious, and I can't blame her. My nieces are all down south with my younger brother, so I didn't get to see them either, but we got to talk to them. And I got to have a really nice family dinner with my girlfriend's family, who I love dearly as well. They've always been great to me, and they're wildly supportive of my stupidity. Frankie, welcome, dude. Good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving, man. We're just ranting comics right now. I think I've showed all of you guys the Amazon stuff we're getting so far with the sketchbooks and everything. I'm excited. Those will be in this coming week. December will be really fun. It's going to be a lot more still free form, but there's going to be a lot more streaming during the daytime. I'm anticipating we'll probably get battered with snow a lot this season because it's been really fucking cold already. So there's going to be a lot of being stuck inside, cooking and chilling. So yeah, I'll be doing more daytime streams when I'm not working at the day job, and when I'm not doing stuff for City of Rot. We'll figure out this comic thing. I've got a couple ideas, and I just need to sort of narrow it down, and then I can start fielding some feedback from you guys. Like I almost want to do like something kind of bootleg because it would be easy. Like I had a bunch of stuff popping up today about unauthorized Batman issues that people have done and like Batman short stories. I was like, that'd be really cool, but that's 20 pages. Lots of architecture and shit. You're not going to do like Batman running around in the woods fighting a grizzly bear. But that'd be hilarious. To you also. That's great. I got me a new motorcycle today. That's great. Yeah, that's kick ass, dude. I'm too much of an idiot. I'd kill myself on a motorcycle, but I do like them. I tend to put them in like fucking everything I work on. Yeah, what the fuck was I saying? Bootleg stuff. Splatterhouse has obviously been on the mind a bunch lately. You guys know that. So it's like I could do something really cool. It's just like fucking dude romping through a monster-filled haunted house, murdering shit, ripping stuff in half, all sorts of fun tentacle monsters. Could also go that trippy route that I want to do and sort of do something Lovecraftian and Carpenter-esque. Maybe do something that could potentially down the road be used for Voidwalker. There's some cool like lore diving I could do there that's weird and experimental. Lots of stuff. Batman fighting a grizzly bear. I want that comic. I gotta write them all down. I remember a documentary where Smartest in San Francisco were drawing Mickey Mouse comics where he would give the finger. I think Disney tried to go after him. This would have been back in the 60s. That's rad. I'm going to have to look into that. Bootleg Mickeys are really big in the tattoo scene. I actually don't have one yet, but I've been talking about getting one forever. I just want to get a distinctly a Mickey that is distinctly me. Supposed to say artist. Yeah, artists in San Francisco. Okay. Yeah. There's like a huge scene for bootleg Mickeys. I think I can't remember. Yeah, my girlfriend has one. I'm pretty sure. I might be losing my mind. Holy shit. I think she got it. Holy fuck. Twitter, you need to chill the fuck out. It's officially Black Friday over here now. Penis Mickey. There he is. Welcome, Kevin. Happy Thanksgiving, buddy. Hope work isn't too crazy. How about bootleg Simpsons? Like Bort. Yeah, The Adventures of Bort. Bort Sampson. Uh, that'd be funny. The first 24-hour comic challenge, I do some shitty bootleg, and we just get a cease and desist. I'm excited. I want to know more about fucking Kevin's story, dude, because he said he's basing it on a 3 Inches of Blood song, and I have no idea what to expect. I don't know if he's going like fantasy. I'm assuming with 3 Inches of Blood that's the case, but I could be wrong. Who knows? Maybe it's some heavy metal type shit. It's some sort of fantasy future. Fields of tits and cool stuff like that. Oh my god, that's what I should do. That'd be the easiest thing in the world. The land where everything's genitals. I don't know why I think that's so funny. Just sword fighting in a sea of tits. There's your comic, Kevin. I'm trying to post pics of my bike on Twitter later. You will have to check it out. Yeah, just tag me in it or whatever. I don't know where the fuck I'll be at. Probably sucking paint off the ceiling, depending on how much later you're talking about. But I'm not long for this world tonight, I don't think. Why aren't you outside some store while socially distancing? Yeah, right. That's what I was like, is Black Friday a thing now? Like, I got like some digital shit that I ordered, like for the giveaway and everything. The contest. Happy Thanksgiving, Pagan. That's so fucking exciting. Yeah, I know you're stoked for Kevin's. The land of Titonia. Hell yeah. Man, I have a really cool concept that I told Kevin about ages ago, and then I don't think I ever did anything else with it after that. That is probably something Mitch would go apeshit for, and I can't say anything about it yet. So just more teases and secrets, but that's something that one day, like, I feel Kevin's like the dude I feel like needs to draw this idea to. Like, it wouldn't be a good book otherwise. I always forget about Black Friday since I haven't worked retail in 3 years. Yeah, I haven't worked retail in like 10 years, and I don't fucking miss it. That's for damn sure. I feel bad for all the poor bastards right now. There's like, are there even like PS5s on the shelf? See, I don't even know what the fuck is going on in the world. Amazon's got some great deals. They had that. I'll say this, Mitch, without saying anything about the concept. The idea is like a heavy metal music inspired never ending story. And that's all I'll say. Yeah, what the fuck was I saying? Amazon has some great deals right now on like Blu-rays and I think DVDs as well, where it's like essentially buy two get one free. They're calling it like a 3 for 2 deal, which made me want to punch myself in the brain, but there aren't any more PS5s anywhere. Yeah, so I guess you have to murder a guy for a PS5, but who cares? We got comics to make. Yeah. Trying to think other shit. The Blu-ray deal was the only thing I care about because I'm a movie nut. There's all sorts of horror movies and shit. It's pretty cool. And then there's some art supplies and shit on sale. How about a Twisted Sesame Street? That would just have to be, you have to do that as like a show with actual puppets if you're doing like Sesame Street spoof stuff. That's like the only reason that God, what the fuck was that movie called? The like Melissa McCarthy movie where they were using Henson puppets. That's like the only reason that movie worked. Like that as a comic probably would have bombed, sadly, but the gimmick works with real puppets. Happy Thanksgiving, Carsies. Welcome, Ryan. I sent you the link. I know you said you're probably going to be tapped by the end of the day, but if you want to join, I'll be going for a bit. I still got to do a sketch card here. I can't tap on it tonight. Oh, Blast Beats picture. Cool. Yeah, just getting all up to date. The City of Rot campaign is at 10,202 right now, which is absolutely kick ass. Thanks to you dudes. We broke that 10,000 mark. We got some cool ass merch coming. I didn't get too much feedback on if anybody was interested in a hoodie or anything like that, so I didn't bother with it. But we can put it up for over the weekend for the Black Friday stuff or the week. I don't really care. It's whatever works for you guys. But if anybody's interested in a hoodie, like let me know in chat. We got the new banner all set up. The Death Curse 24-hour comic challenge coming in December 2020. Because I'm hoping to have at least the first part up by then. And like I said, we'll be doing it live. We'll probably do it more towards the end of the month. I'd like to give these guys like at least a couple of weeks to plan ahead and figure out what the hell they're going to do for their stories. Ryan has just sort of avoided saying yes this whole time, but he's like in, but I don't know what his story is. Everyone get ready for the Blast Beat Black Friday sale, which I didn't even know was a thing, but I'm going to have to check that out. Ryan said he sells all sorts of different cool shit, and it's got me curious. Ahoy, Ryan Wynn. I love we got awesome little crew of dudes who hang out here now. I can't thank you dudes enough. Trying to think of other shit we had to go over before I can just get into this and start sketching some stuff. Oh yeah, the fan challenge thing. That'll be I'm a mystery. Yeah. Pretty much have it all hashed out. The rules are going to be super similar to the challenge we'll be doing on the channel, but yeah, the potential to win a little prize of some art supplies and stuff. Maybe too we'll do like if the guys are cool with it, I'll print like ashcan versions of all their comics, and I'll send like an ashcan of each of the comics. I know some people in chat were saying we should collect them all as an anthology and print it or something, but that would be something we'd have to figure out with all the dudes as well. But I think the like really limited print of some ash cans, I mean, I could do them in house out of pocket and send the fan winner some little cool rare ash cans of our weird little 24-hour comics. So we'll see about that, but it's definitely going to be the full Arteza gouache color set, which is 60 colors. I'm trying to find a solid like brush set that I like to use with gouache, but it'll come with a little paintbrush set. It'll come with the gouache. It'll come with one of those nice linen-bound sketchbooks that I'll be doing my comic book in. 64 pages of 110-pound watercolor paper. I've used Arteza's stuff before. It's not bad. It works really good with watercolors. So as someone who hasn't really used gouache before, I'm excited to fuck around with it on some paper that isn't too expensive and still looks really good. But yeah, you'll have sort of like a little kit to do your own comic. You can hold on to it till the next time we announce we're gonna do a 24-hour comic. I might maybe make it a new thing if I really like it, where I do it like every couple of months. I'll do a new one. I think it'd be really cool, especially if we can get that Arteza sponsorship going. Uh, we'll definitely be doing more giveaways if that's the case, because I like their stuff thus far. It's not bad. I have some of their acrylics. The girlfriends use the pourable acrylics that you can do those like hipster paintings with and all that shit, tabletops and stuff with it. It's great for the price as well. It doesn't break the bank, and it holds up nicely. So I'm looking forward to it. And again, it's going to be a learning process, and just a good time doing it with you guys. Let's catch up with chat. Ryan saying hi to everybody. I'm a lifestyle retail. Think of me as Cindy Crawford for the unhinged demographic. That's excellent. How's your comic going with Indiegogo? Ryan Wynn. We could pull that up. We are almost at our first stretch goal, Randy. And we are going to go in demand too. Damn right you are. Every stream I've been in, whenever anybody asks Ryan about that, I'm just like, tell Ryan to shut up. He's going in demand. I did that in Shays. I think it was last night. I was just like, don't listen to him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's going in demand. Like, he'll do it if he knows what's good for him. But yeah, that's awesome to hear. Hammerella is hitting, or close to hitting, its first stretch goal, I should say. Let's check this out. That was weird. Google just, instead of going to Hammerella, just Googled hammers. Did you mean? No, I did not. Yeah, damn. 12,630. 3 days left to go. Wirehead, I haven't checked on either, so let's just pull these up really quick, guys. It's been a couple of days. Yeah, 12,630. 298 backers, closing in on the 300 backers mark. That is kick-ass. Great to see. And this is that threshold where you start to hit that tipping point of like your past sustainability and into profitability, and that's a beautiful place to be as an indie creator. Yeah, because Spencer demanded it. Hell yeah. So sometimes you just need some hammers. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's great to see, Ryan. Congratulations, man. Super stoked for you. I never had any doubt. I know you're a realist like me, though, so just like me, it was hard to do any sort of convincing on my end when I was losing my mind over City of Rot, but appreciate you and all the dudes being there and backing us and supporting along the way. And here we are now, kicking ass. What is the first stretch goal, Ryan? I know you've probably said it a million times, but I'm the fucking worst with remembering shit. Let me see if I can. Bonus alert, not a stretch goal. Yeah, I was like, did I miss it? There we go. Oh, that's right. It's Baby Hammerella. There we go. The 4-page short story. So yeah, we obviously gotta hit that, guys. The juice is worth the squeeze. Might even. I'm assuming you're probably gonna close the stretch goals for the in demand, but who knows what could happen in the next 2 days? Could end up hitting that 15K. We'll have to check out your backer kit and see what you're trending at. Baby Hammerella. Hell yeah. If you want to, Ryan, you can drop Blast Beats shop link in the chat or whatever. God, that was wow. My brain tonight. Yeah, you can drop his link to his store in the chat if you want. He can't because he's not a mod, but help the dude out if you guys want to check his stuff out. I definitely want to check his stuff out. I'm assuming it's on his Twitter. I need to go there and look through his shop for all my lifestyle needs. But yeah, guys, go back Hammerella if you haven't already. If you have, go back it again. That's what I did. We got the shirt, we got the book. Book and display. God damn. I'm gonna end up backing this like fucking so many times, Ryan. Yeah. Maybe I'll talk to Kayla, and if she's just planning on getting the book, I'll fucking send her the money to get another display too. Then we got one for Harrison's and one for Nick's. Blast Beat on Twitter. Hell yeah. There you go, dudes. So I guess you can get it straight through there. Underpants gnomes will do. We're all tired, Spence. Yeah, man. It's been a day. The turkey just pulling us all down. And I'm still thinking like, yeah, after this stream, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna make some food. Did anyone else see Lord Finatra's Booty Will Unite Us video? Don't play it on stream. Not sure you'll get shut down, lol, but it's glory to behold. I don't think I have. I've seen some of the stuff. Like the night I was there, I guess for one of the nights was Shane very drunk talking about Booty uniting us. I think it was the original night, but it feels like it's happened quite a few times now. That dude's great. Absolutely fucking hilarious. And finding out he was a Muay Thai guy, I jumped into that stream one night where they were showing him fighting, and I was like, at For the Fans Fest, I volunteer myself to get my face kicked in by Shane. It's like, can we do a live fight? That would be fucking awesome. He can just beat me to death. Gracias, amigos. No problem, dude. We got you. There you go. Blast Beat on eBay as well. Check him out, guys. I will be checking out his stuff as well. Hello, yeah, y'all will enjoy it. Shane One Punch Man Davis. That's amazing. He's an absolute character. That's what I mean, is like, even with all the drama and everything everyone gets into, I still love popping into all those streams. It gets wacky. How about that Liam drama? I don't understand what's going on with that stuff, but that is turned into like it feels like a TV show, and it's hilarious every day. Kelsey made that fucking video, and like, I think I only saw that stuff because Kelsey had us on his channel like the week before, and then he made that video. So like, everything Kelsey was doing that week was just popping up on my feed. That shit had me dying, and I have no clue what the fuck it's about. I didn't know until I started getting into more streams that there was like actually some sort of beef behind it, but that stuff is all just fucking gold, man. It feels like the Truman Show. I think EVS too is just, that's why I've always said he's like the Stern of comics, because he just knows how to fucking roll with it all and make it entertaining. I have no idea who any of that is. Yeah, and I like half know who any of that is, Ryan, and it still was just like, this is weird as hell and it's crazy, and I think the Leon drama is pure entertainment for the sake of it. None of it is actual reality. Okay, that's kind of the vibe. That's why I was like, it's very Truman Show-esque, and like the way it's handled is just great. Like, it's cool to be in that place now where people aren't taking it so seriously, and it's sort of the other side of things. Like, the battle's won, guys. Now we can go back to just busting balls and having a good time, and that's a good fucking feeling. But yeah, I'm gonna have to check out that Lord Finatra video at some point. Ryan, all you have to see is the Kelsey video with no context, and it's just funny as hell. Kelsey's just a fantastic editor, quite the secret filmmaker. All right, yeah, and we'll look at Wirehead really quick as well before I keep getting sidetracked. See where these dudes are at. Hot damn. 8,154. 184 backers, 16 days left to go. Without a doubt, we got to get this to 10,000. Staten Island. What the fuck? What? Madness. Get it, if for nothing else, for this awesome book with this kick-ass cover from ya boy Jeff. Handsome boy Jeff. Kelsey is reference I get. Yeah, right? 4 teeth and a lower jaw left to do. Hell yeah. I discover these people through you, Spencer. Everything I learned from you. I'm corrupting your brain. Finatra, Liam, I'm lost, lol. I thought you guys were talking about hip-hop artists. Yeah, like I said, a lot of it just is I'll see somebody pop up on Twitter a couple of times on my feed randomly until I'm finally like, this guy's either funny as hell or stupid as hell. And if I think you're funny or entertaining in some way, you're usually getting followed. And if I don't follow you for some reason, and I did follow you at some point, it means I either fat-handedly unfollowed you or Twitter unfollowed you for me. Because I think I've unfollowed like 2 people in my life. And they were both politicians that I didn't remember following, like, myself. It was like, what the fuck? Did Twitter make me follow these politicians? And I unfollowed them. Because I don't give a shit about politics. I'm never not talking about hip hop. That's not a bad problem to have. Yeah. I guess before we get into things, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Do that little YouTube grind really quick. And back Wirehead if you haven't already. They got 2 shirts now. God damn. Yeah, get yourself some sweet. The featured park is the one to go with. It's the steel. So definitely grab that one. But back it now, because just like City of Rot and Hammerella, Wirehead is already funded, so you know you're getting your book. It's a good time. So yeah. We're gonna draw the video is pure ass titty. Oh, that's why we don't want to play it on the stream. That makes a lot more sense now. It's like, what is there, like copywritten music? Are we gonna get struck for something? It's just Cecil bait. Yeah. So Isaac from Dead Space. Let's see if we can pull up some reference. I missed this game. I only played the first one ages ago, but I loved it. It was spooky as fuck, and I miss it. And then GJ mentioned it the other day to me, and I was like, this is some weird little synchronicity going on. Like we do on the channel. And I was like, that's a sign. I gotta do a Dead Space one as well. It just threw me down a rabbit hole of like, why hasn't this game been fucking remade? Just a remaster of the first one would be glorious. The fucking necromorphs and everything. The game just kicked ass. Spooky as shit. That's another one where it's like that'd be fun. Do some sort of bootleg or like fan comic of that. I think less shirts in my future campaigns. Or you do them in house. Do you think shirts should be a staple now in campaigns? I like them, but I like focusing more on comics and that kind of content. Oh, I definitely like focusing on the comics more, and I was basically like yelled at for not doing variant covers by a bunch of different people. So I guess I need to do more of those. Like the Hellseekers campaign has the variant cover from Frega, so that's going to be a big one. But that was, I guess, one of the things we didn't really think about with City of Rot, but because we're trying to do things a little bit different with the imprint stuff, it made sense for this. We're already talking about variants for future Death Curse stuff, because like the Camp Rainbow stuff, we might even be doing it issue by issue instead of doing a one shot, which initially we had talked about things being more contained one shot stories, but Camp Rainbow feels like it's gonna need to be big and long, just like we like it. And Dismemberment, hell yeah, Mitch, that shit was just too much fun. Ryan and I saw a lot of synchronicity. Yeah, it's fucking too much lately. Fetish Predator posted on your Twitter page. Feel free to share on here. Hell yeah, I'll do that in a minute. I can see one variant. You get more than 3 total comics, and it's just much for me. Yeah, that's the big thing too, is like making it bang for your buck. That's the other hard thing, is like if you want to extend content, then at that point you're having to extend your deadline. Like if you promised the book in February, but it was only 48 pages and you knew you could get it in that time, but now you extended it another 48 pages, you basically need to double your deadline and hope that everybody's going to be all right with that. Or you double your deadline from the beginning, launch your campaign that way, where it's like, oh, it's not going to be February, the book's going to come in August, but it's going to be fucking what, 96 pages or whatever. It's a lot of balancing and figuring out different variables and stuff, but people are sort of cracking that code. Obviously Ethan is huge, but he's got a really good setup of like that box set and stuff that he does with Cyber Frog, I think is really cool. Like if you could get something like that where you did, I was saying something like this to Ryan, where you did some sort of premium box set, and it has the book, the variant, an original sketch, a shirt, maybe a couple other items, an ash can, just some cool premium package. It's going to be super limited. Maybe you do like a foil variant that you can only get in that box set or whatever, but you make it just this really sweet limited package and you do only 250 of them or whatever. If you can get that perk to sell out, you're pretty much funded on almost any campaign if you plan it right. Shirts are a little bit harder. You could do something different than a shirt, like a print pack or whatever. If you're looking to do more printed materials, you can do trading cards, stickers. I'm considering something like the wax pack thing for that, where you'd get original wax packs. Probably do like a 10 pack of trading cards or something in the wax pack. Lots of different plans. There's some secret stuff I haven't talked about yet, but and then do it all in a custom like mailer box, fold and tuck box, but you obviously wouldn't mail it in the mailer. You'd have to then box that mailer in something larger, pad it, and ship it. The mailer is meant to be a fold and tuck box that you can slide on the shelf. sort of like TKO Comics, if you've seen their stuff. You're good at apparel design, though, Spence. The Death Curse clothes look good. Oh, thank you. That's kind of a combined effort with Jeff on that first one, but things will come together. I have a bit of a history in that as well, so it helps. I do like the $100 or so subscription to the campaign where you get everything, even if people add content later, saves on needing to back multiple times. Exactly. You just sort of get everything under the umbrella. And a lot of people just do that because same thing. You don't have to think about it. You're getting everything, and you're just like, okay, cool. I can support like a solid amount, and I know I'm helping out. The diamond studded thong. Kevin revealing all my secrets. I'd be all over it. I'm not sure which he's talking about. Maybe the diamond studded thong, but who knows? Or just the subscription box thing. I can say we are talking about that and figuring out if it'll work for Camp Rainbow. But I thought for Camp Rainbow, instead of a t-shirt, it would be cool to potentially do like either a vinyl record or like a cassette and a digital download of it, something super 80s to sort of go with the vibe of the book. Use the same logic with the chrome cover, for example, limited to 200 or whatever, only available on the IGG, no reprints, get it now or post forever. Treat each future chrome cover the same way. That's sort of the idea. Is the box set would be sort of all the goodies you can get in the campaign in one thing, plus a couple exclusives that are only exclusive to that box set. And if we're doing 250 of the box sets, there's only 250 of those exclusive items. But yeah, that's exactly the idea. The box, yeah. That's sort of the plan with Camp Rainbow. It's just a matter of working it out with the dudes, because we could do, we do the box set first on the first campaign, but that's only technically the first issue. But then you have that fold tuck box that you can put all of the comics in as the issues come out. And then we could make that box set like only available every time we do a new campaign. We'll do a new 250 and you can get a new box set, or it'll be a reprint of the box set so fans can get the box set to not the box set, but the box. They can get the box as like a slip to put on their shelf and keep their stuff safe, but it won't have the limited edition foil that it had of the 250 in the first campaign. So that's probably confusing as fuck, but it'll take a lot of figuring out. And the main drive is to give you guys as much bang for your buck and something that's actually fucking cool, and you're gonna want. Yeah, the diamond studded thong is the way to go. Check out Ryan's band as well if you like diamond studded thongs. The diamond studded thong needs to come in different colors and patterns, Spencer and Jeff. Yeah, right. We'll get right on that. Yeah, no, that's gonna be cool though. And that's a combined effort on Camp Rainbow from me, Kevin, and Ryan, and potentially a colorist as well, because I think that one should be in. I think that book should just be like the most amazing slasher movie that never existed, and we'll see where it goes. We're doing the Hellseekers campaign most likely next, so Camp Rainbow will be a ways out and everything. We got a lot of time to plan. We got a lot of time to backlog pages and figure things out and get it right. But it'd be really cool if we could fucking get that one real big and get it all in one go. Get another kick-ass book out to you guys. And then I can say there's another slasher series I'm working on, but a much different vibe. And it's going to be most likely another one-shot with Michael Odom. Excited to get started on that after after we fulfill City of Rot and everything. And that one will probably be sort of coinciding with Camp Rainbow. But I think that one will be done out of pocket and just surprise up on the website. Our first official release outside of campaigns, but that'll be sometime next year at the earliest, like probably June if everything went according to plan. Who knows where the fuck everything's gonna be? Hell yeah, the Liberator. I'm really stoked. That's Frega's going to be doing a Liberator variant for the book, so that thing is going to absolutely kick fucking ass. And finally, everybody gets to like find out like their real powers and what these dudes are up to. We'll talk about it a little bit more and everything in the campaign, but Liberator is one of my favorite characters. He's sort of like my action hero, and the whole team. Like I love Heretic, Bloodfang, Deadstrike. There's a lot of fucking ridiculousness going on. Jesus, we got a guy named Killbot. That's just a human soul that was transported into a robot. By a guy we refer to as Heaven's Harbinger of Death, Deadstrike, who's kind of like a Ghost Rider for Heaven, I guess would be the easiest way to describe him. There's more to him, but he's another really fun character. Actually, you know what? I said I was gonna do it a couple nights ago, and I completely forgot to. So let me pull up the Dropbox really quick. See if we can pull this file here. That is not the folder I clicked. Nope, that's not it either. Sorry guys, a lot of shit to go through in this this damn Dropbox. I gotta organize this better. I can't remember which damn folder it's in. Oh, I guess I have the whole fucking PDF here. I could just pull that up. God damn, I'm ridiculous today. Yeah. Fuck it, why not? Vince is on Liberator, right? Vince is on Hellseekers. The Liberator just happens to be the leader of the group. But yes, Vince is my co-creator. Just sorry, I was trying to get this pulled up. I'm back now. We're gonna get it shared. So if you backed for the Black and White Zero issue, that's this guy. This is only one half because this was technically the print file for it. It's a wraparound cover, so you'll see the back half on the back here. But we got the Liberator, Bloodfang, Killbot is over Bloodfang's shoulder in the back, and we got Deadstrike right here. Right next to the Liberator with the cross on his face. So Liberator's kind of like our super soldier guy without getting too involved in it. We got a giant fucking werewolf the size of the Hulk. Killbot, who's a human soul in a murderous robot. And Deadstrike, who is an ex-con turned superhero who can punch your soul right out of your chest, essentially. Liberator pages, without spoiling things too much, because this is the uncolored version of the early pages. Here's another one of my favorite characters, the Face. Super fucking weird. Just rapidly scrolling through it so I don't give too much away. Here we got Deadstrike and Killbot hunting down a monster. So basically this Zero issue, it's the first 24 pages of the campaign that's launching, but it'll be in full color for the campaign. The Zero issue was something in black and white that we printed a long time ago. Actually, about a year ago, almost to the day, Vince was out here, and we did some signings and stuff, sold almost all of these, and sold the last of them during the City of Rot campaign. But the beginning is showing basically these guys, some of them were sort of on a team back in the day before the events of the book, and the team disbanded because of this horrible event, this mission that went completely wrong. And they all sort of went their separate ways, other than Deadstrike and Killbot, who stayed together and still sort of work as like a duo, kind of monster hunting and stuff like that. They're in Van Meter here, hunting a cryptid. If you're familiar with them at all, I'm sure you can put together what it is. Simonon, what's up, dude? Looks badass. Thanks, dude. Yeah, Vince is fucking absolutely kick-ass. This is the third step in the Ransom verse. So you got Voidwalker, Can't Kill Cade, and Hellseekers. Hellseekers being our big team book. Holy shit, I want Hellseekers action figures, video games, and comics right now. So we got comics and we got action figures in the works, but don't know anything about a video game at the moment. Look at that fucking rad van. Yeah, that's kind of like the unofficial thing. So that's kind of the idea, is the team, think of them, they were like the cool ass, top of the line, cutting edge government funded team back in the day before you heard of them. They had all these adventures, saved the day countless times. They were that kick-ass superhero team, like what the team every superhero team wants to be. And this mission went horribly wrong, and they all are disillusioned and went their separate ways. And this is the story. This is the start of it again. There's a new wave of heroes and villains, and this big bad in the universe that's showed back up. And these guys who used to be the top of the line, the best of the best, are coming back together to see if they can catch that second wind. They can, have a second go at it and really be heroes again. And it's a bit of like, without being like up your ass and really meta, we're kind of making a commentary on where comics has been for the last 10 years. And then planting our flag and showing where it needs to go in the future. And it's just back to fucking cool characters and interesting storylines and awesome art and fucking just pure entertainment. We do have some colored stuff for this that I colored early on, but we have Nick Welch on board to color the book as well now. So it's really, really coming together nicely, and I'm excited to show you guys more of it. We'll skip past this. There's a sweet Killbot panel for you dudes. And then an unmasked Dead Strike. His real name is Arturo. He's a Mexican American hero in the group, and just a fucking awesome dude all around. And here is Heretic, riding around with a demonic biker gang, headed to Texas, riding through New Mexico, and setting up for the story. For the main story, I should say, because this is, part of the story. How do I zoom in here? Boomer mode right now. So you can't really see it, I guess, and I can't seem to zoom in, but this is Samedi's Roadhouse, which I think is pretty easy to tell what we named it after. There's a lot of little weird Easter eggs and stuff in the book. Oh, I guess it probably looks better here. Yeah, there you go. Samedi's Roadhouse. So Death Curse is separate from the Ransomverse in the sense that, yes, all of those books are standalone. The superhero stuff is all in one world, and that'll all be at Alterna. So eventually Hellseekers will be coming to Alterna if the campaign gets funded. It all hinges on how well the campaign does, but we'll go at that pace. But this is basically, where we start up the story, the team coming back together, and where it's going. And then, of course, the first ad for Black Flag, because we had some pages to fill, and I hit up Dan. I knew he had a book coming, and I knew that these were going to go really fucking fast. So I hit him up and was like, yeah, dude, throw a file together for an ad and send it my way, and I'll throw it in the book. And yeah, here's the back cover. The other half of Bloodfang. Heretic, who's kind of like our Doctor Strange. She's a real badass. Another really fun character. Sort of like a runaway kid. She's also like the rookie of the team. Like I said before, all these other guys had at least sort of worked together in the past. She's like 18 years old, just coming into this. Her powers are dangerous because she doesn't quite understand how to use them, and she's sort of reluctantly brought on board. And then, of course, we got the face down at the bottom here, who may or may not have powers, and that's explored in the series. We got some stuff. Why didn't I draw her for the sorcerer? I actually made mention of doing it and then chose not to because we hadn't really revealed any of this yet. But thanks for this, dude. All I've ever seen was the Liberator page on Vince's Twitter, so this is fucking cool to see. I dig it. Yeah, that Liberator page is that's the first thing we ever posted, I think, about it. That's right. Here, I believe. If it'll load. Yeah. Without the lettering or anything. What's this one? I think this is another promo one Vince did. That we were... Oh, no. Yeah, so this is the one Kevin did. Didn't really mean to show this one yet, but I think I've posted it on Twitter before. So, yeah. So Kevin originally did this this Liberator piece. So this was a Bloodshot piece Kevin did for a pitch that we couldn't get Valiant to give us the time of day with, and then when we finally could, we were hearing rumors that Valiant was like plagiarizing ideas and giving them to other people, and we didn't know how true that was or not. We just didn't want to get involved in it, so we steered clear. This, though, this cover Kevin took and digitally drew over, and because I love the cover, and he made it a Liberator cover because we already had this other story that I have plotted out. I haven't scripted it yet, but it's a one shot. That's what we mentioned it the other night. It's these throwback issues that are those stories of when they were heroes way back in the day, before everything disbanded. But this is a one shot about the mission that went wrong. This is Operation Phantom Ender. And it's one of the fucking coolest things I have like outlined. It's one of my favorite things I have set up for Hellseekers, and it's intended to be a big stretch goal for Hellseekers, because this would be a lot of work. But if we can hit that, that'll be huge. Otherwise, this will probably be another campaign down the road somewhere. Well, Hellseekers also be on newsprint. Yes, it will eventually, if we get funded through the campaign, it will eventually be coming to Alterna and be in with all the other Ransomverse stuff. And you might even see some cameos from characters from Voidwalker and Can't Kill Cade in Hellseekers. Again, like I've said a bunch of times before, you don't need to have read Can't Kill Cade or Voidwalker to understand any of the other stuff. They still stand on their own and everything, but it gives you a little bit more. And I like to think they're all pretty cool in their own way, so it doesn't hurt to check them out. Got to work tomorrow, so I'm going to head out. Good night, everyone. I'm glad y'all had a good Thanksgiving. Go sign up for Absolute Book 2 and pre-launch. Yeah, I'm all signed up for it now. I actually confirmed that the other night. But you guys should do that as well, and hit Jason with a follow over on Twitter if you haven't already. He's a great dude and a kick-ass artist. Absolute 2 is another one to keep an eye out for this new year. I'm gonna be fucking burning books to make room on my shelves. But yeah, guys, this was cool. Wasn't really planning on doing this tonight, but that's sometimes the best way to do things. This one too is I colored this over Kevin ages ago now. It's got a whole poster do up in trade dress and everything. Looks like a movie poster. But Operation Phantom Ender, introducing another really fucking awesome character into the world, and he's sort of one of the big bads in the Ransomverse overall. So you're just building this big horror action universe. Well, we have Ransomverse, which is like it's a little bit more adult, it's a little bit heavier and a little bit more exciting, but we're very much like, I grew up on Marvel and DC, more so leaning on Marvel, but I love that stuff. Think of us like we're like Marvel's edgy cousin, I guess. We're definitely going to be doing stuff eventually that's a little bit more all ages and has some other stuff in it. Phantom Ender sort of sets up for that without ruining anything there. There's other stories I want to tell that aren't so graphic or adult, but I grew up on the Image guys especially. So think fun, cool heroes like Marvel and DC had back in the day. Those awesome rosters, but done in more of the Image sensibility. awesome, like badass babes, fucking big guns, kick-ass dudes, cool fucking stories, villains that are actually fucking evil and scary and exciting, and heroes that are legitimately heroes with real conflict, both internal and external. Like Liberator, we start out like I'm hoping people will come along for the ride and not be discouraged by the early issues, but we start out at this place where they acknowledge like the things are in a bad place, but it's time to get back to being real heroes, and it's that fun come back up to that. And there's a purpose behind it in the story. It's not just like piggybacking off of bullshit. We're not getting really political with it. It's more about where we are in a state of mind, I guess, than where we are like politically or socially or anything like that. And it's been a shitload of fun to work on. Horror action universe sounds cool. We got a lot of stuff though. The Death Curse stuff is, I mean, maybe you'll definitely see little nods to it and stuff there, like the Ransomverse stuff. Like Jeff put the tabs of acid with the Voidwalker head on them in City of Rot, and that was just like a little wink to my stuff, which was really cool. And it was just like totally Jeff's idea. He threw it in there and surprised me. But the Ransomverse is its own little world, and then the Death Curse stuff is just a bunch of random horror stories. It's fun one shots. There might be some series and stuff, but those are all their own little isolated worlds that are just under one publishing roof, which is going to be fun because this year I get to go through all the legal stuff of actually setting up a publisher and everything, and getting it up and going officially, which will be really cool. And I'll hopefully be able to bring you guys along on that journey and sort of walk you through it, how we're going to do things. It's going to be fun. I'm genuinely looking forward to it. This is all I want to do. So the more time I can spend hanging out, making comics, hanging out with you guys, sharing knowledge, gaining knowledge, the better. All sounds killer to me. Hell yeah. It's gonna be a good time. Holy shit. It's 2:15 though. I've been going for an hour and 40 minutes. I think I'm actually gonna call it and not do a sketch card again. I'm really sorry, guys. But I'm like, my stomach is growling. I gotta do some work in the morning at the day job early, and time fucking flew by with me ranting. But I will do a stream during the day tomorrow for sure. It's Friday. I'll get up. I'll do the sketch cards after I wrap up some work, and I'll talk to all the guys and see if we can do the nighttime stream and start talking about that 24-hour comic challenge as well. Hell yeah, man. I appreciate it. All that promotion goes a crazy fucking long way, dude. Like, we genuinely would not be able to do this without everybody backing and everybody pushing the books constantly. It's fucking huge. What is up, Ashen? We just went through some Hellseekers stuff a few minutes back. If you want to scrub back to that, man, you can see some pretty cool little peeks at the digital file for the ash can and all that. But yeah, dudes, it's great chatting with you. Sorry I'm fucking bitching out on the sketch card again, but I'm like, it's hit me like a brick and I'm feeling tired. Gonna make some food real quick, eat something, and then try and catch a few hours of sleep. All good, man. It was a good fucking time regardless. Awesome. Glad to hear it, dudes. Happy Thanksgiving, Ashen. Happy Thanksgiving to all you dudes. Stay safe, keep making comics, and I'll see you tomorrow.